like, actually being a wage slave is good. It's not. It isn't. It isn't good. Chat, did you know that Ron DeSantis is a fucking human trafficker? You can't send people places without their consent, bro. You cannot do this kind of shit. You certainly can't misinform them in the process. This guy's a bag of shit.
You know, one of the reasons why we want to transport, because obviously it's expensive if people are coming here. It taxes social services and all these other things.
Jesus Christ.
And so if we can do in a sanctuary, well, then the chance that they come to Florida goes down dramatically. But it is also the case that, you know, every community in America should be sharing in the burdens and shouldn't all fall on a handful of red states.
So anyway, if you haven't seen this story, what happened was that DeSantis, which I can't believe you've missed it. It's been a few days now. But DeSantis and several others now, the Abbott from Texas did this today or yesterday, sending a bus full of migrants seeking refuge in America in a legal fashion, sending them without their consent across the country. And here are the many problems. Like he's like, oh, it's tax. Listen to the arguments that this person puts forth. This is why I want to show you, just because, I mean, like, if you haven't seen this, under a rock, but also, you know, this is she's just right about everything. Here we go.
Counts from the migrants who arrived last night make it clear that they were lied to again and again and fraudulently induced to board the planes. They were told there was a surprise present for them, and that there would be jobs and housing awaiting for them when they arrived. This was obviously a sadistic lie. Not only did those responsible for this stunt know that there was no housing and no employment awaiting the migrants, they also very intentionally chose not to call ahead to any single office authority on Martha's Vineyard so that even the most basic human needs arrangements could be made, ensuring that no help awaited the migrants at all.
Cool. Yeah, cool is a great word, Rublum.
They were provided with a cartoonishly simple map of Martha's Vineyard.
Cartoonishly simple map of Martha's Vineyard is a perfect way to put it. This is an insane thing to do to anybody. I mean, this is just a crime. It's just straight up. God damn it. Dropping Eves is popping off. All right, I'm putting the phone away. Good Lord, it's going off today.
In the United States.
We have a chat for that stuff, and started blowing up. The Ender, thanks 100 biddies. It's like Abbott, DeSantis are doing racism speed run for the next presidential election. Dude, Palm Beach would have reacted very differently. So the cool thing about this is that Martha's Vineyard has embraced this.
And a brief brochure containing snippets from the Commonwealth of Massachusetts website and instructions to change their address with U.S.
This is cut perfectly too. Miami Herald did a great job cutting this.
CIS when they relocated. This is especially troubling as anyone with even the most basic understanding of the immigration proceedings knows that USCIS was not the agency with whom the migrants would have to record their addresses and has nothing to do with their cases in any way.
This next part.
It is clear that this was an intentional attempt to ensure that these migrants were removed in absentia when they failed to change their address with the proper agency.
Yup. Across the fucking country for these people? Insane. Again, just using the shit bureaucracy we already have, using that as a weapon against migrant people simply seeking refuge in a legal fashion. It's not about, oh, just close the borders. It's not about legal immigration. They just don't fucking like brown people, guys. They don't like people speaking Spanish. They just don't like it. They're racists. These people need to be fucking gone. Gone.
This was a purposeful derailment designed to prevent people
DeSantis
from complying with federal immigration
and Abbott and all these fucking people are
policies.
vile.
This is problematic because the state should not be interfering with federal immigration policy. Before they boarded the planes, the migrants were processed by agents of the Department of Homeland Security, who listed falsified addresses on the migrants' paperwork.
Insane.
Agents apparently chose random homeless shelters all across the country, from Washington to Florida, to list the migrants' mailing addresses, even when told by the migrants that they had no address in the U.S. According to the paperwork provided to them, the migrants are required to check in with ICE office nearest to the fake address chosen for them by DHS, or be permanently removed from the United States.
Yeah, that's an insane... Like, it's not just that they sent them, it's also they sent them on purpose so that they would fail everything they needed to do in order to maintain their migrant status. Again, these are people seeking asylum in the United States. Like, they're human people. I don't know how to describe... They're fucking humans. These people disgust me. Republicans are worth less to me. Here, I'll say that. Let's just zoom in. Let's focus. Republicans that support people like DeSantis and Abbott in this measure are worth less to me on a cosmic ethical level. Literally, their lives, if lives were currency, their lives would mean less to me than a single migrant on that bus or any others like them. Not even close. I don't know. I would sacrifice Ron for all of them. 100 times over.
Check in as early as this coming Monday.
I'm glad she's pissed. I'm so glad.
It could not be clearer that this is an attempt to ensure that these people are ordered removed, even as they try as hard as they can to comply with the instructions provided to them. There is no other reason to list as someone's mailing address a homeless shelter in Tacoma, Washington.
Fucking true.
When they ship him to Massachusetts.
Fucking true.
It is sickeningly cruel, throwing obstacles in the way of people fleeing violence and oppression, some of whom walked through 10 countries in the hopes of finding safety. It is shameful and inhuman.
Facts.
Many of these victims were deprived of medical care despite clear existing injuries. These are human beings who were deprived of basic human rights. To the people who find themselves, these wonderful people who find themselves plane wrecked on our island, I have a message for all of them.
This is awesome, though. This is, I mean, come on. This is good shit. Let's just let it get in you, okay? We got the bad shit out of the way. We got 1 minute of good shit, okay? Here you go. This is for you.
You are not alone. We have your backs. We are proud to be here for you. And we've got you. If the intention of those who perpetrated this horrendous act was to create a crisis, you have failed. Their demeanor is kind, their demeanor is grateful, and their demeanor is just that they want to be doing everything right. Their biggest concern today is that many of them have dates to appear in San Antonio Monday morning, Tacoma, Washington Monday morning, Washington, D.C. Monday morning. You tell me how that's possible.
We will be exploring all civil and criminal legal options to hold the perpetrators accountable and to prevent this injustice from repeating itself. We stand ready to take legal action to protect the people here today and all those similarly situated.
So the community came together, took care of a lot of the issue, and it looks like they have legal experts and stuff on to, handle a lot of this problem, which, of course, the left, I mean, you don't have to be, this is the thing, right? This is the really disappointing thing, okay? As an American, I was taught growing up that we're like the good guys, even though that was wrong, right? Nonetheless, my expectation, due to the propaganda I grew up with, and many of you did as well, the expectation is we're supposed to be the good guys, right? We're the good guys in the movies. It's always propaganda. We're good guys in the books. We're always the good guys in everything. In the schools, Pledge of Allegiance, we're the good guys. Bring us your poor and your weak. We're even on the fucking statues, guys. We're the good guys. Yeah, of course it is. Nonetheless, do you not feel within you at some point That you wish ooh, little whistle, sorry. That you wish I can't even do that on purpose. That you wish that America could be the good guys, right? Isn't there something in you that's like, damn, if I could be patriotic, I would be. Like, I'd love to have reasons to be like, fuck yeah, America. I'd love it. Count me in. I grow a mullet, bro. Mullet, America flag t-shirt. Sleeveless. Let's go. You know? But it hasn't earned it. And when my fellow Americans do shit like this, when you treat other human beings like garbage when they're just looking to be Americans because they believe that propaganda, they believed the messaging that America said that you could have a better future, and you're mad at them for that, then why do you say it? Why are you telling everybody else here it's a land of opportunity when you refuse them that? Sounds to me like you're not necessarily the types of people that I want representing my country, nor do you have the best interests of my country in mind. My country would help people. In my world, the idea that my country would turn away someone in need is vile to me. The hero in the story, if we're supposed to be the greatest country on the planet, then we should be the greatest. That's just it. What the fuck would Superman do? Superman turning these guys away? No, bro. Superman's flying them to safety. Of course he is. We could literally do it. That's literally, yeah, daughter Tiamat. Leftists are quite literally arguing we could actually be the greatest nation on earth. We could. We absolutely could. Not only do we have, like, just the idea for it, like, conceptually, we're like, okay, I think, you know, equitable living and making sure survival necessities are met and everything, that's a good way to live. But not only do we have that, we also have, like, the geographical location. We have the natural resources. We have the land mass. We have the weather for all of it. We are quite lucky to live geographically in America, just from a human standpoint of all the needs that a human could have. There's needs, you can meet people's needs with the breadth of our climate and play. I don't think is there a biome we don't have besides, like, eternal tundra in America? And then if you get rid of the fake line, I mean, North America has that too. So, like, red, white, and brainwashed.